Hey folks, I'm here to share with you my thanks for some of you all sending me some wonderful music and music items. I received several packages in the last 2 days, and rather than let them build up, even though I haven't listened to hardly anything, I want to show you what people have sent. I'm listening to Murphy in the background. It's you know, just again tickling me. Let me turn it down so I can talk. There's a band called 17 Pygmies that I think Brett Helm, you know. Oh shit. I didn't get ready right, did I? Come on. There it is, yeah, good. There's a band called 17 Pygmies that was started by a member of a former member of the band Savage Republic, and I think they're from the Arizona area. That's why I mentioned Brett Helm. I think he's familiar with the band. Anyway, Jackson Del Rey from that band started 17 Pygmies. Jeff Brenneman, who is also a VC member, is a member of 17 Pygmies, and he sent me a package of stuff. One is this signed by Jackson LP by 17 Pygmies. Which one is this? I did listen to this, and I really appreciate this and really like this. Jeddah by the Sea, I believe is what it says. There's kind of a trashy percussion-y edge to this music, but it's also raggedly melodic too, and heartfelt. So I like this 17 Pygmies. He also sent me a series of CDs that they have made recently, and I haven't got to these yet, but the packaging is stunning. And I believe the series is Celestina, 17 Pygmies Celestina. Look at that. It's got the wax seal on the back and the bow, and I haven't played these yet. I haven't hardly even opened them. Here's number 2. And the third one. These are just immaculately packaged. And excuse me. Ooh, dang it. Look at that. I went to open it and tore it. You know? But there. Isn't that beautiful? Haven't heard the music. You know, still sealed. Hope to get to this. I'm really busy this week and not complaining. You know, working on this mural, this graffiti mural with Say Adams and some other local artists, and I'm, you know, one of Say's assistants, and so I've been busy the last 2 days. I work again tomorrow if it doesn't rain, so I haven't had time to absorb this yet. Those CDs are awesome. He also sent me a single, a 7-inch single by 17 Pygmies, Last Train, signed by Jackson Del Rey and one other band member. And I noticed on the back, you know, it's parts of maps, and Nebraska is on there, Omaha. I also spied Jeff's name on the back here, Jeff Brenneman. I listened to one side of this and I really like this as well. And then that was yesterday, and then today when I went to the post office, there were 3 packages. One of them was a book, a YMO book, which I actually already have. And so, yeah, this is for my friend Gary Foster, Yellow Magic Orchestra, photography by Masayoshi Tsukita. And he asked me if I had this, but when he asked me, I didn't register. You know, I bought my copy when I saw Yellow Magic Orchestra at the Hollywood Bowl a few years ago. But this will go to a new home. This will be VCLT to someone. But another person, I want to try to remember his name. It's Anastasis, I believe. Got in touch with me and said he wanted to send me some records, and boy did he send me some cool records. He sent me, I really liked this band Enslaved, and it just blew my mind. He sent me Vertebrae by Enslaved. This is awesome. It's a 3 LP set. 1 LP is live. It's just, man. I've listened to a bit of this evening earlier. I love this band. Red vinyl, and the third album is a live set, and it's on white vinyl. This kind of is mind blowing to me. I just thank you so much. My goodness. He said he had been watching me and wanted to send me some records, and I just cannot express enough thanks for this opportunity through doing this to connect with so many people around the world. You know, I always knew, you know, that, you know, there's like-minded, I don't know if it's even that we have the like mind, but we're humans and somehow we connect, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that this fellow, Anastasis, I think there was a Augustinus. Yeah, Augustinus. Nice letter. You know, sometimes I feel like my words are inadequate to express my thanks. Look at what he sent me. He sent me Enslaved Axioma Ethica Odini limited edition CD with bonus tracks on a 7-inch single. Wow. I love this album and have the album on vinyl, but wow, it's really tight. But there we go. Man, I love this band. It's got this strange harmony going on and the power of the music. I relate to this music, you know. I'm not Nordic, you know, but there's something that I can relate to as a human, you know. And then the icing on the cake is he sent me Retier, or however you say this. I love this album. I've been really wanting this album on vinyl. Thank you so much, Augustinus. I hope I'm saying your name right. Augustinus, I'm not sure. Enslaved, Retier. The poster's not in it, but that's fine. I'm not needing the poster. I got the album. And not only that, but it's the limited edition on copper vinyl. Copper color vinyl. That's a first for my collection. Copper. Wow. Now today as well, I got another package from someone whose name I don't recognize, and I don't have the box in here to tell you the name, but they sent me one album. I didn't have it. Very kind of them to send this to me. Rome. Danger Mouse and Danielle Lupi present Rome. I remember checking this project out when it came out. I can see why this person probably sent this to me. I listened to a bit of one side, and while I would never buy this, there is an aspect to this where a lot of it is just the music. They're kind of presenting some sort of scenario, which is kind of obvious to me listening to the music, but I haven't picked up on the theme of the story yet. So it's interesting, and I appreciate the gift of the vinyl so much. Thank you so much. Now, something else that I got in the mail today was these cassettes, 3 of them, and what it is it's I did this project, this collaboration about 7-8 years ago with these German Fluxus artists. It's like they do Dada art, okay? And also Fluxus, I think, is art that is edgy. It's kind of like, it seems like it's part of it's meant to upset and to push boundaries. And so I did a collaboration with them a few years ago, and it came out in a very limited edition CD, only 9 copies, each with a sculpture. Apparently they've put that track that we put out on the CD on this compilation cassette called Flux Zoloft. It appears to be a series of collaborations that Commissar Huller and Frau have done with people. Myself, Father Noark, and Dino Filippi are on here. Now, they only sent me 3 copies, so obviously I'm keeping one. One I'm already selling to Randy LeMasters, who is a very good friend of mine and longtime true lover of my music, which, you know, and so we already spoke, and one is sold to him. So I only have one for sale, and the fact that this is so limited, it's like I'm gonna ask something ridiculous for it if anyone's interested. So it's not necessarily for sale unless you really want to collect me. Catch my drift? I only have 3, and I don't have 3. I only have 1 available. There's only 1 available. It's the realization of a dream and prayers, in all honesty, that all this is happening. And it's also part of what I planned. You know, this is right about what I wanted to be. This is right about where I wanted to be at in 10 years. I've also shared this in past videos. In the year 2004, I made Dereck 2 on CD. Don't have one right quick to show, but that was my first attempt to make a solo album to a standard that I felt could hold up. You know, it was me trying to compete. You know, say here I am, and I had a plan. It's like I know from being in the music game for so long that it takes 10 years for an artist to make an impact. Whatever it is they're doing, you look at the 10-year mark from when they start a concerted effort, and then you see the fruition. And I'm here to say that, you know, I'm at the 2014 10-year mark of my plan, and this is where I said I wanted to be. Including the finance, it's coming. You know, that wasn't a high priority, but it's coming into focus. But being a full-time artist, working, having that work perpetuate more work, that's the word. Having the jobs and the work and the music and the art that I do perpetuate more work and recognition is what I envisioned. And I'm very thankful, you know, but also it is the culmination of working for it, trying to have a focus on it. When I was younger, in my 20s, and doing music, I wanted a type of success, but it wasn't defined, and I didn't have a plan. I was young, and I was just enjoying, you know. So here I am, still at it, pleased that things are as they are. Let me try to wrap up by saying that I did pick up some more of the library albums, because they're really hitting the spot, and also because Brad is really being kind to me with the price. But as I've been looking these up online on Discogs to learn more about the DeWolf catalog, I see where he doesn't have one of the more valuable DeWolf titles, which is by Andre Ceccarelli. He didn't have that. But I noticed some other records made by people I know, like Carl Jenkins and Mike Ratledge of Soft Machine have done some library music. And luckily today I was able to get one. It's a Christmas album, but still, this is cool. This is Soft Machine's Carl Jenkins and Mike Ratledge doing For Christmas for Children, the DeWolf Music Library album. Unusual, attractive arrangements of well-known carols and children's. And there are Carl Jenkins, Mike Ratledge. you know, I'm a big time Soft Machine fan and collector, and this is like a real neat addition to the Soft Machine collection. That's what I call this. Now, not only that, but I lucked out and got another one, which I got for free, and there it is. Thank goodness, because it's water damaged. This is called Movement. I didn't even notice the artist. I just saw, looking at the box, it said progressive electronic keyboard moods with a futuristic sound, played by Rubba. But when I look down and see who Rubba is, it's Carl Jenkins and Mike Ratledge, again from Soft Machine, and this is killer. I just played a little bit of this, but yes, this is wow. Musically, this is, besides being by the members of Soft Machine, well, that's the reason why I like them, is because I like the way they do music. And here's some more of their music. This was a score. And as I'm going through these library music albums, I'm just loving them. It's just what I like. It's like it's that in-between music. It's like it's a coffee table type of music, or kind of an easy listening music, but it's better, you know. That's the thing I've always hated about the easy listening music from the past that was commercially sold, a lot of it anyway, like Jackie Gleason and Billy May, because it was schlocky and it just seemed like it was made for, you know, sappy couples to, you know, to try to get in the mood with, you know. Whereas this music, because it's of basically an industrial service nature, the writers are giving you all these different moods, settings, descriptions, and I love it because, like, let me find a different one to give an example. Like this one. I don't like the word New Age because of the New World Order connotations that I associate with it. But this album, New Age, on Rouge, which is a subsidiary of DeWolf, is large, imposing orchestral music with synthesized variations. And each track will be slightly described, you know, like the main theme, slow, relaxed, dramatic, bold, forceful, or another one with dramatic with light sections, or synthesized, relaxed. And that's exactly what you get, is you get all these myriad snapshots of music that capture just these different, I just love it, because that's, again, like I said in my past video, what I like about movies, or music in movies, is how music will just capture a moment. It'll change a mood. It'll just do something magical. And for me, it's always been like that will stand out to me over what's happening in the movie. It's like, oh, what is that music? So I'm really kind of just really been very happy with this almost music, buying all these library music albums and getting a hold of a few. Okay, I've been kind of babbling, but to kind of wrap it up, I've been doing it, haven't I? Been saying wrapping it up. Overjoyed that the the Murphy program, the campaign is going so well. I did not add to my blog site a pre-order because it appears that what I said has had an effect, which is people notice, okay, if I get it now, I can get it cheaper. So you still have I'd say a week, to order and get Murphy through Indiegogo less than what it's going to go at once it's released, basically. Okay? Does that make sense? All right. I'm babbling. I've had lots of comments recently. People have been asking questions. Seems like I've answered questions. The other thing I want to say, though, is that if you're new to my channel, many times a question that you ask is answered already. So if you like what like what's going on here, go back and watch videos. You know, it's all, you know, a train. It's like a video diary in some ways. Probably what you're wondering about, I just spoke about a few videos back. Okay.